Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Sa. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro.
Was a week out of dog as a kid.
Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Sa. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro.
Absolutely fucking tailed up.
A year off. Yeah. All right, well, let's get started. Us.
Sa.
Welcome
Yo.
to Feed 'em Bra.
Joining us, return guest, the wonderful John Cruickshank from Sydney down in Melbourne, mate. How's the little humble city treating you so far?
Oh, Melbourne's great. I love Melbourne. I really do. Like, it's great. Great gigs.
We love you, mate.
Oh, that's
It's always a joy when we get you down here.
Yeah. No, but it is good here. It's busy, like, and I guess, like, not to go straight into it, but there's just so many parallels between skating, which I, knew, lived for a long time, and now comedy, and like, yeah, people down here, they just go for it, I think, get it done. I don't do podcasts in Sydney. I've done 2 since I've been here.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, you're a big ticket item, mate.
Yeah, we're all trying to get you.
What other pods you done, mate?
The phone hacks I did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's all right. That's
And what did you mean? Like, you made an analogy to skating there. What do you mean by that? Is there a different sort of feel, or you go for more shit when you're down in a different city?
Oh, I reckon even if you look around here, I guess every ledge is uncapped and waxed up, and they have a go at skating it, you know. And these guys, they go in the middle of the night and do shit, you know what I mean, and take the caps out.
I did notice that when I first visited Melbourne years and years ago. That one thing I didn't expect, but when I got here, I was like, oh, there's fucking skaters everywhere. Like there just seemed to be a lot of them.
And that ticked me off.
Yeah.
Fair
enough.
Okay, just mucking around, this rabble rousers. I took a sort of Brisbane dad mentality. Where are all these bloody kids coming from?
Yeah.
Sort it out. Now? Obviously, I know, but for the non-cool skaters, what's uncapped mean?
Well, they put the skate stoppers or stuff on like the ledges to block,
the little things
to
they put on to stop
skating,
you going.
Oh, well, when you're doing it just urban street style.
Well, you can't go through them or whatever. That's the idea.
I know what you mean. I thought it might have been at the skate park. It was something. But no, I know what you mean. Yeah,
out on the streets.
Yeah.
And here I feel like they, if something's got potential, they check it out.
Yeah.
In Sydney, you walk past something for years and go, oh, that'd be sick. Not stitching up. There's good things about both, but similar to let's do a pod, let's do something. You know what I mean? What can we do about the situation? There's a mentality here, I bet.
I like that.
Whereas Sydney,
it's a bit of get up and go in this city, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It is.
Absolutely.
Not a word of jest. From my heart.
From the heart. Real talk
never has been. Yeah.
If anything, you will get John talking from the heart on this podcast, which is important. Yeah. We like a very, organic, real podcast because we're getting into sort of less out of comedy and more into sort of opening up, organic, vulnerable man sort of stuff.
Yeah.
That's where the money is now.
Yeah. Accountability.
We're trying to be the Joe Rogan of the left.
Yeah.
We're trying to, it's just sort of whatever that pod is with Ryan Shelton where they get really dramatic.
Which one's that?
Oh, it's with this guy, something, Talia's all across it. His name's something Van, whatever. One of those guys that's like, he's like, I've never been to therapy, but and he does these talks and he's kind of semi-famous. And he did some book report launch thing with like Sally Rooney, like this big feminist author, and it's all women in the crowd, and he just didn't shut up. And everyone's like, can this fucking prick talk to the... And there was this,
what a king move.
What a king move.
That's so good.
And this whole story was about... His whole thing was about how his sister had an eating disorder and how that affected him, and he got famous off that. And then it sort of came out that his sister developed this eating disorder when one day they were playing out the front and she got abducted and abused, and he just sort of blanked it and said it never happened. And then it finally sort of came out, and it's like, Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
Mate.
Man,
Anyway.
I didn't know you could get clout off your fucked up siblings.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You need. Yeah. We
Yeah,
need
I need to
that.
cash in
Yeah.
on some old fucking stories.
Yeah.
Abduction. I mean, not to go into.
I mean,
that,
it's
but
too-
it's just
it's quite
so,
dark.
Such a
It's-
raw thing.
it's
Yeah, that one's
crazy.
brutal.
Dogs or people.
Yeah.
And anything else, but that's the two that you hear about it. Dogs
They're
is
the two
kind of
big
crazy.
ones. It is fun. Yeah. What
People
sort of-
getting their dogs stolen for nefarious purposes.
Yeah.
That's
Now
fucking.
that's a
that
type
is
of
wild.
guy.
The guy
Just a
fights.
sneaks to fight
Well,
dog.
the people fighting dogs in Australia must be like. I think my uncle was one of those kinds of guys.
You've got to
was-
really be in the love of the game, right?
Yeah.
It mustn't be a huge market.
I think there's some like they have to be. That's it. It's a small market, so the people that are doing it must be just fucking pure evil. There's no sort of cultural tie to it. Like they, like not that it's good anyway, like anywhere, but at least where they're doing it, where there's cockfighting or where it's been happening for years and years, you could plausible deniability be like, oh, we've been doing it for hundreds of years, but you can't come over here and steal people's dogs and make them fight each other.
Yeah. So that's what they do.
Oh.
That's what they're doing when they're abducting them, I guess. Right?
That's what I always heard. They would steal dogs, and not because they were like, oh, this dog would be a good fighting dog. They would steal them just for bait dogs
Jesus
for
Christ.
their dogs to train on.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eh?
it's
That's a
awful.
cool. Yeah, that's a really cool thing.
Yeah.
I bet, but you know that is awful. But it would be funny to try and start cockfighting in Australia. Just be like, oh, it
Yeah.
speaks to me. It speaks to me.
I was on this like Wikipedia, whatever they call it, worm, just looking at it or whatever.
Down the rabbit hole.
The rabbit hole. To do it was to do with like what I was initially looking at was like NBA. Oh, sorry, yeah, bit croaky in the voice. No, I was looking on Wikipedia at like. NBA and why people have been suspended and the rules have changed. Like, kind of just looking at like who's smoking pot or whatever. And because now you can smoke pot, I think in the NBA.
Yeah.
They don't test for it or whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now there's all the pods there, all the players talking about like fucking smoke. Oh, that game I was actually more stoned than I've ever been. Blah blah. But just
Yeah.
looking at all that, well, everything's a bit behind the scenes,
Yeah.
But anyway, and then going through, and then players suspended and what of whatever, and one of them, just some, I don't know who it was, no one I knew beforehand, but like NBA player playing NBA, and massive, like they dog fighting implications, just like somewhere in America,
Yeah.
just like this one NBA player's just.
Into it.
There was
like had dogs in the house and
Oh.
shit that were fighting, like not just watching.
Wasn't
it.
there NFL
Michael
player-
Vick
Michael Vick?
was
He was
the-
the famous
yeah, the
one.
famous
Yeah.
one.
And he
Yeah.
was like a big star, right?
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome.
But I think he's done a lot since, like, because he got busted. I think he did his time or whatever, and now I think there's enough time has
Advocate.
passed that he's. I think he's redeemed himself quite a bit. I think he's done quite a bit for
That's good.
animal cruelty and shit like that.
That's good.
I
Well,
think.
NRL, our sport is a little different. What they don't professionally train them, but sort of Dyer types just don't train their huge dogs called Diesel, and they've had like 5 different separate issues on Bondi Beach.
Oh, really? Yeah, right. Media
It's like
issues.
they're trying to put Adonis down. Jai Arrow in hot water again as a cavoodle on the strip at Bondi was torn apart by his fucking pit bull.
By his cane corso.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's exciting stuff. Shank, you been on the tools lately, mate? With Redfern or electrical?
Yeah, I've had a bit of work actually, like electrical, doing electrical contracting or whatever, doing jobs. Yeah, sometimes it's a bit full on. Like, I mean, you're just always learning a little business like that. But then I've sort of tried to just have it at a good level. But yeah, I've had like some good work on,
Fantastic.
which has been good. Yeah.
Now, how is it? You're sort of on these sites. You're probably not really around a lot of other tradies these days, are you? Or
Nah, not as much as like proper. But I mean, I've done it. I reckon it has. I reckon things have changed and things haven't. I guess. Yeah, but not as much. But you still speak to them all and stuff.
Has the number of Sparkies gone up? Because a lot of people I know have gone into the trade, because that was the one trade back in the day. It was like that was a sure thing. If you always want to have work, there's only ever going to be more. It's become a Sparky. Has that come to fruition? Is there like a flood of Sparkies these days?
Don't know. There's more. I know a few. Like, there's a few people I know now who like have come to it later.
Yeah.
Say in the past 10 years.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
just to
yeah.
be generous like that.
Yeah.
But man, when I was an apprentice, they were talking about like the skills shortage and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So like yes and no. Definitely like there's a few people I know like who are, you know, doing one direct, like, you know, maybe the arts or something, and then have come to the trades like in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
But not heaps. And I think there's still a demand.
Yeah.
But people have hit me up saying they're trying to get an apprenticeship and they can't get one.
Yeah, right.
So it's not just like come one, come all, no matter what.
Now, are you when you're part of time work, are you allowed to have an apprentice now? Could you have an apprentice?
Or not as things as they are.
Probably
but yeah,
couldn't give him enough work.
I could.
That would be
Oh
nice.
yeah. But I could. Yeah, like I'm qualified. Like I'd have to do paperwork. But like,
Yeah.
I'm ready to teach.
I'd love to see you with a little mini
Little
Shank
lackey.
protege.
Oh yeah.
Trotting
yeah.
around.
That'd be good shit.
Redfern Electrical Season 3.
Yeah. No. It could,
Find
it
an
would be
open
good.
micer.
Yeah.
Teach him both skills. Dual trade.
Yeah, I did have someone work with me, Joey, who was really good. He was an apprentice. He was he'd done his time. He just had to finish the TAFE part off, and he was really good.
Yeah.
So that was close to that. And then, but I guess apprentice, you'd feel like I probably wouldn't have enough work.
Now, what do you think of
the
all the
moment.
really cool, funny? Now, these are some of the funniest sort of Aussie humour sketches around, where you get these really cool guys and they like do a lot of jokes on work sites. And often a gag will be like, haha, we're electricians and we make heaps of money and we're gay.
Well,
Yeah.
Sparky's being gay is that's the oldest one in the book.
You know, because that's your world. That's your two favourite things, comedy and being an electrician.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real class.
Yeah. I've really missed out on
Yeah.
on doing that. Yeah, a lot of online stuff. A lot of
Yeah, really cool guys.
It is actually, I guess, quite interesting the way it has popped up, though. You know, there is a lot. But I feel like whatever you're saying, whatever your job, there probably would be the same amount of videos. You know, but
yeah,
definitely there
Aussie
is.
tradies. It's a go-to for them. Seems like a cheat code.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, you know, the inspired unemployed, but then there's like all the knockoff ones as well.
These
It's
free
the whole
knock-
cottage industry.
It's exciting. It's exciting. It's exciting on the feed as always. You know, we have some of the most exciting algorithms going around from this podcast.
It's props to those guys though, because like even if I was making funny sketches, I would never have the balls to ask like a builder to be like, oh, can we just use your job site, your
We're gonna
construction
dance
site
around
for
and
fucking
shit. Yeah.
an hour so me and my mates can do silly dances and fuck around? Like that takes a lot of balls to be able to ask them to do that.
What are you talking about, mate? They're real tradies. They're on the side.
Yeah, there's so many, and then there's like, okay, so you've got that, but then you'll have obviously specific ones to the trade. You know, obviously the electrician ones aren't sending around saying, oh, we're all gay or whatever. You know, there's none
That
of
would
those.
be a tough blow.
Yeah,
Furious.
yeah.
How do they all know? How do they know it so well?
There's a few. I get ones sent all the time, the same ones, and someone must have like redone it recently, and it's come around again, and it's just kind of a bullshit one. Like, but the number one thing for electrical anyway is like not cleaning up.
Yeah.
People think they don't clean, you know, like because the wires and shit go everywhere, which is true enough. But like, I'm never cleaning up again.
Yeah,
After
good.
getting that video sent to me so many times,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
okay, I can't beat this.
Yeah.
So why am I going to clean up?
Why bother?
You know?
Why bother trying to rehabilitate the image?
I actually did a bit of. You would have been proud of me, John. There's like in our place there was like a electric doorbell, and it's got the bit that you see the camera or whatever.
Yeah.
We never use it, and it didn't really work, and it just kept beeping. So I bloody got it off the wall, mate. Got in the chipboard, drilled a few holes, had to pull it out.
Yeah, no,
Tony's like, turn all the.
No, nice.
Yeah, that's good stuff, mate.
Yeah, pretty proud of myself. It only took about 2 weeks straight of it like beeping at 5 a.m. for me to finally build up the courage to have a look at it.
Yeah, but I'm the same anyway at home with anything, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's
I
exhilarating
would have done the
stuff.
same thing
Yeah,
with the
let's
full
have-
knowledge of what to do.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
not that
My front garden is fucking full of weeds at the moment.
yeah.
Rush cut and fucking poison weeds all day, and just every day I get home, to walk past it.
You don't want to
Yeah,
take your work
yeah.
home with you.
Yeah,
eh?
that's it.
Well, the kid kids of teachers often have serious behavioural problems.
Mm.
You know, in the
Yeah, they're
same
all-
vein, they're
yeah,
not doing
yeah.
anything
Lashing
about it. You
out,
know,
yeah.
like,
They're all teached out by the end of the day.
Yeah. Makes you think. Bloody hell. Makes you think.
yeah.
Yeah, mate, our kids
Yeah.
are gonna be just fucking completely serious.
Oh,
won't,
you're
know
gonna
what
have, yeah.
won't know what a gag is.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'll do very quickly. Or shout out my cousin. Thank you. I got a voice message from my
this is-
cousin.
yeah.
And he's like, I downloaded some of the apps for Feed'em Bra, and I was telling your parent, I had dinner with your parents, and I told them I was listening on the plane, and they're like, what's that? What's the pod? And he's like, I just put some on. I was like, why would you do that? And then he's like, yeah, and it sort of just cut straight to some bit where you're like, you know, and he's down on all fours begging to eat out of pussy. It's like, great stuff. Not, you know, very lame to be like, oh no, in my 30s my parents
Yeah.
live, but yeah, still not ideal, mate. Thanks.
Not
for that.
ideal at all.
They never see you eating in the restaurant.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
mate,
only in
no.
your bedroom.
Yeah. I've done a lot of work, mate, to explain to Dad that podcast can't get on his phone. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah.
keep him in the dark about that. Actually, mate. Yeah,
That
they don't
would-
need to know
yeah.
about all that. I
Shout
don't
out
need
to
Dad
Mr. and
going,
Mrs. Hewitt if you're listening this
Yes,
episode.
thank
Glad to have you
guys.
guys
Yeah.
on
Glad to
board.
have you on board.
We love the support.
Oh, look, we'll take any downloads, mate. Get them along to the live show. Yeah, it's good. Oh, we were talking about Inspired Unemployed. We're talking about tradies.
Yep.
What do you think of the brand tradie?
Oh,
They have a dip at most things. I'll give them
Yeah.
that.
There's
I
not
mean-
much they won't try.
don't mind that. I've got the knickers.
You got the
or the
undies?
boxes
How are
or
they?
whatever. Yeah, not bad. You
Yeah.
know, because sometimes you can't be fucked breaking out the polo. Am I right,
Oh,
lads? You
yeah,
know what I
mate.
mean? Like,
When you're
I
on
don't
site,
give a
when you're on
fuck
site,
today.
yeah.
You know, or whatever. You
Yeah.
know. So
Well,
like,
it's in the regulations now, right? When you're on
Yeah.
site, you got to wear the tradie undies.
Well, they're high vis. They're the high vis.
they
got-
got,
Obvious.
yeah, I don't mind. Well,
Yeah.
sometimes I don't. Yeah, I don't hate. So I don't. Yeah, I don't hate that. Is that where it started?
I don't know.
Do we know?
Well, I don't know what it started in actually, but I think it's any company can kind of just approach them and be like, can we fucking pay a licensing fee and just slap that brand on it? Because
what
there's-
did
Yeah.
What did you say you saw?
I said it was a deodorant.
Yeah.
And it was just all this like nostalgia baiting shit that's everywhere now. It was a deodorant, tradie brand deodorant, but the flavor or the smell or whatever was Zupa Duper. So it was like Zupa Duper smell deodorant. It's like, fucking who is this for?
Yeah. It is like.
Well, I'll tell you who the Golden Gay Time flavor's for. Bloody electricians.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the
Specialist
Sparky's
tradie.
being gay joke literally started with like they were just like the only ones who were clean on a job site. And like, look at these fucking idiots not digging around in the dirt.
In
They
the
must
muck.
be gay.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I know why. Yeah, you can see why. Not hard to actually, if you look at it, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, not because it's smarter, and it'd be to do with the money too.
yeah.
It's that, so it's like,
Yeah.
that's got to go.
Yeah, you got to chop them down somehow, mate.
Yeah, but then I feel like Tradie did something else maybe recently, like more outlandish than the deodorant or whatever, you know?
They've got a drink.
They've got the deodorant.
They've got the jocks. There's like the energy drinks or the fucking Powerade style drinks or whatever. But yeah, they'll just slap the brand on anything.
They need to
Anyways.
sort of do some sort of collab with sort of sports bet to really, unify
Oh,
all the
yeah,
all
they'd
the
love
great
that.
cool
Yeah.
Aussie culture things, Yeah. Yeah, the deodorant's good. It is. It must be so fun. I gotta wear the Zupa Duper deodorant.
Yeah.
That's it.
I've got to try this.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, we're talking about the tradie drink, flavored
Yeah.
drink. What do you reckon your sort of the politics of the worksite? What sort of drinks are still king on worksites, you reckon, Shank?
Oh, I don't know, because I haven't really been there to see like probably the rampant energy drink culture
Oh, that's true.
that's
yeah.
happening now. Like the modern version of it or whatever.
Well, there's so many different kinds.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I kind
That
of
must have, energy drinks must have swept through worksites like crack in the 80s.
Well, I remember like in the 2000, like maybe 2004 when I was an apprentice, and like I knew, I must have maybe I'd had Red Bull, but it wasn't considered it like a tool, like it is now. That's
Yeah.
how they've made it into a tool. That's why tradies like it. But like, but it is. And then I remember like playing basketball or something like as an adult, you know. And then I was like, oh, I got tape for the next day or whatever. And he goes, no, come out. And he goes, have one of these, a V in the morning, you know.
Yeah, V dropped first. I
You
remember
know?
when it all started.
And the
energy
bottle of
drink
V,
stuff.
and like, and I guess I was smoking chuff at that point and stuff. So you know about drugs a bit, you know
Yeah.
what I mean. And then and then
Cause
like
and effect.
and do it, and you know going out with them and staying at this guy's house and then going to TAFE and it all, you know, no sleep and having it and feeling like pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, it's
feeling
like,
it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then before you knew it, I was a fucking bonghead and I was having 2 Vs
Yeah.
before work. So I've been in it like that. You know?
Yeah. I remember when V dropped. V was the very first one, at least in Townsville. Like Red Bull came very shortly after.
Red Bull had a sort of designer, cool vibe to it. Still.
Yeah, yeah.
Still sort of does comparatively, I guess.
Yeah, I've been drinking the sugar-free Red Bulls quite a bit now. Ever since I'm off the Dexies, I'm like, if I need to fucking pick me up, the sugar-free Red Bull gets me
So
going.
the one of the vices I don't have is the energy drinks.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess there's levels, right? Let's rank them in like what seems the crookest. I mean, your V, your Red Bull.
Well,
that's
I
sort of
watched a
standard.
video where it was like the video was like some chemistry cunt like showing you what's in a
Some
Red Bull,
chemistry
you know, like breaking it down.
Yeah.
And they broke it down, and I think it was a Monster actually, which is meant to be like
Now,
one of the
Monster's
worst
right
ones.
up there with one of the.
But they broke it down into the ingredients, and like
It's from the earth.
it didn't seem that bad. It was like that shit's in everything else. Like it's not.
By the what you call a science cunts
Yeah.
admission.
Well, yeah.
He was like, yeah, this is.
I mean, yeah, it
Yeah.
is like it's.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of caffeine or whatever. That's where the kind of the danger lies, I guess. But it wasn't like there was fucking poison in there
For
or
sort
whatever.
of, drink companies finding out about guarana and taurine.
Yeah.
Must have been like, when Oppenheimer split the atom.
Yeah.
It's like, just the world,
Well,
what have I
open
done,
up.
you know?
What?
How will history remember this? Yeah, obviously.
anyone can get it.
Yeah. Yeah, guarana. Yeah, I remember being like, fuck guarana and taurine, they must be fucking hectic.
Yeah, it's a powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Monster, in my mind, is the most visceral.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
guys that, like, when you see those, like, just, they look like a keg almost in someone's
Well,
hand.
that's I think
Yeah.
Monster started the big can
The big
sort
can.
of.
But-
Just watching that go hot.
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of
The big
tray
can,
of
and on the side they say, "Oh, there's 3 servings, so only drink a third of this at a time."
Yeah.
Fucking no cunt's doing that.
Yeah.
No one's pouring it out into a glass.
Yeah, it's all going down in one go. But even Monster, even though they sort of are the crookest, but then they feel part of the original family of any, which is
Yeah, it was.
expanded now, and like fuck the cousins and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? They're getting like,
Celsius
and even
and-
Celsius.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know, but you know,
Yeah. Well,
and-
Mother and Monster sort of felt spiritually together.
Yeah, they came. They were
Yeah.
the next 2. So the first
Yeah.
wave was
The sort of
Red Bull V, and then
Yeah.
Monster and Mother both came
the can
second with the
design
big
world
can.
sort of like, they're like, we're sort of your heavy metal vibe. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Red Bulls for chicks on a night out.
yeah.
Monsters for when you live in a basement.
Red Bulls for when you got a fucking bottle of Jaeger.
Yeah. Yeah, Red Bulls for when you're fucking, jumping out of space. The Red Bull marketing budget, I'll give them that.
Oh, and
Yeah.
to their credit, and I think Monster does as well, just because I know someone who worked for them or whatever. But like, who knows fucking how much money they're making and what it is? But they seemingly like give back a bit,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Red Bull's doing mad shit.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know what
they
I
do
mean?
fucking
Kind
amazing
of,
shit, yeah.
and not being like sucking the corporate dick or whatever. But like they are, V's probably doing shit too, but like. And they
Red
probably
Bull's
they're
been the
probably
best at it.
mandated, but it's like, oh yeah, they do like they sponsor athletes, and you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Even if some fuckwit skater wears a hat and everything, and they get
Yeah.
$100,000 a year for
Well,
wearing the fucking hat.
if you're
Is
scrolling
Rockstar
along and
still
see
going?
a video and some cunt's got like a Red Bull helmet on, you're like, well, this is worth watching. He's going to be doing something pretty hectic, you know?
and then they have like serious extreme, and then it's like some cunt jumping off this. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't mind a bit of that
Yeah.
either. Flug tag.
In a very funny sort of different market, they actually have Ben Stokes has a Red Bull sticker on his cricket bat, which is
Not bad.
they're really expanding Test cricket. Not really
good
extreme,
on
but
like.
it's it's like fuck off, mate, because he's kind of he's a bit of a rock star cricketer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
that's
get
the first version of the energy drink coming in. Yeah.
But yeah, Rockstar doesn't exist anymore. Do you remember that energy
No,
drink?
that was the one. Yeah, yeah.
That was pretty early days.
What happened to that? Surely they're still around, or maybe they do sink, some of them.
Look, I think the sort of guys that get into that world, I have a feeling a lot of their CEOs were sort of guys before crypto was a thing. They were sort of the prototype.
They'll probably pump
Yeah,
a lot of the
yeah,
product.
breaking
yeah,
the
yeah.
barriers and sort of like
Bit of burnout.
hustle, grind.
Yeah.
That's so true. It was crypto.
It was crypto before
The drink,
crypto.
cryptosporidium or whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably still strong links between energy drinks and the crypto sort of world, I'd imagine.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they go well together.
Yeah, seemingly it's for like blokes that are doing 8-hour shifts on a work site, breaking their back, and it's just blokes that live on computer. you know?
Yeah.
It's not so much a spectrum as a binary, I guess, or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
I used to love
Yeah.
the Dare Double Espresso. That was if you wanted something to get you going.
Yeah, the iced coffee, I guess.
Yeah.
How far away? Oh, sorry, I'm
No, you're
interrupting.
right, you go.
But how far away are we from Dexy, the drink?
Ooh.
Just at the servo,
It would be nice.
you know.
Yeah.
Even if it's not in the drink, but they find a
brand it
way
like
to
that.
go like that.
Well, surely surely No Dose is got to figure out how they, somehow they're in petrol
that's
stations
such
already.
a good shout.
Like
Yeah.
that No Dose sort of
It's
design on a
classic.
drink.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. I've never had it. Has anyone ever had it?
I had them back in the day.
You think how desperate you are for any stimulant at any time, and I've never had a nose dose at the fucking 7-Eleven.
No, it's never
No,
appealed.
but
Are they good?
No, not really, because you don't notice it. Like, you
Yeah.
think you take it and then you just can't fucking sleep 8 hours later or whatever,
Yeah.
It's not like you feel it like it's a pill or whatever. I never really liked them because you knew it was just, you could get the same thing from a fucking Red Bull or a cup of coffee, you know?
Yeah.
I remember when
'Cause I'm
B
enjoying
first
it.
came out, me and my mates were like, hell yeah. We drank like fucking 4 each sitting at the bus stop. We had it was the V bottles, and we're like, fuck, let's try this out. And we drank so much, we ended up like throwing up and stuff.
I remember
Really tested them to the limit.
Yeah.
I remember, like, this is like really early Red Bull, and Mum was a caterer, and I'd like help at the functions and stuff. And this was like a 50th or a 40th, and it must have been just when like Red Bull and Jaeger, like the first time I'd ever heard of it.
The
And
bomb.
Had a
and
few
I was
runs on
and
that,
I was
mate.
and I was serving them at this bar, and they were like 40s, 50s, and everyone was going crazy for them. And fuck, I've never seen more people fucked up at a 40th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like,
I
no one
bet.
knew what they did or whatever.
I remember.
And this is separate, but I've just remembered. After we were packing up the car, and like we're in one of the fancy suburbs of Brisbane or whatever. We're packing up the car, and it must have been just some weird ass proto. Like, put it this way, must have been a kid that probably very heavily got into Monster Energy drink and stuff.
Yeah.
But there was Dad and I were packing up the car, and this guy I assume was a kid, was just in this like really dark cloak and like was fully covered, and then like burst out and was in the bushes and started being like, "Arr, arr, arr," like doing like this like weird horror movie shit. Covered, and I was like freaked out, and I was like, "What the fuck, mate?" And it really
was a
stuck
kid.
with me, I guess, but I never saw his face. Just like this 18-year-old, 17-year-old,
like trying to scare you or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they had
Yeah.
a video cam,
I don't-
jackass.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Jackass
Like,
prank.
you were like looking around. It's like, I don't see any camera here. I think he's just for the love of
For
the
the
game.
love of the
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
Damien,
Fuck, I
get
saw
out of
it.
your Damien, come up out of your room and come to the party. It's like, fuck off. Man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
bark at
show
the
you. I'm gonna
caterers.
fucking scare the fucking. But it was just so bizarre,
Fuck,
like
I saw a
pre-
good video yesterday of these two cunts trying to steal someone's car in Melbourne, and they got them on the security camera, and they got the car running, but they can't get the gate open. It's an electric gate, and then they're fucking around. One guy goes off camera, then you just see him fucking sprint, jumps over the car, and you hear this, hoo, 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 hoo. I'll fucking kill you. And it's just this cunt coming out in his jocks, or like in his shorts or whatever. He's asleep. These cunts both jump over the fence and leg it, and he's walking out. He's barking.
He's doing the
He's the
barking.
one barking, screaming at him, I'm gonna fucking kill you. So good.
It's not bad. I mean that video, that Melbourne couple stealing the Beamer, and they've got the
Yeah, that's
filming.
the dashy.
It's like,
yeah.
oh babe, oh shit, babe. We're like really supportive of each other. It's like, nice move, babe.
Yeah,
that one's awesome.
Yeah.
They're coming down here.
You're
yeah.
like, fuck, I'd love to find that.
yeah. That's love, right?
Yeah, that is fucking true love.
I tell you what, up in Sydney, we're not getting the car theft
No.
that like it down here.
Not
I
as
feel,
bad.
and I feel like even like through friends' IG stories, people got stolen fucking whatever car from this. If not Melbourne, Victoria, like whereas New South Wales, like I'm sure it's happened. They're just burning them. I think they're burning them here too. But like just car theft, left, right, and
Up
centre.
north, it's bad. In Townsville, it's like bad.
Oh, really? True.
Everyone I know has got a story about their car getting stolen, or they know someone whose car got stolen, and it's just kids taking them for joyrides.
Yeah, right.
They
But they've become easy. Like, I wonder if there's some correlation between they're easier to steal or something as well.
Yeah, well, I think they've just figured it out. They've figured
Yeah.
out what to do, and it's become like a bit of a culture. It's something fun. But Townsville,
Oh, you'd be
got
able to
like
look it up.
yeah. Well, they break into the house, get the keys,
Yeah.
and go. But Townsville, they got a helicopter for it. The cops got a fucking military grade and it hasn't stopped them, but it's pretty cool. They got this helicopter it can see, like it'll be able to see you before you can even see it. Like it's got like crazy fucking cameras.
They
and
got
stuff.
a predator
Yeah,
drone
right.
out there.
Yeah.
We know about it 'cause
yeah.
when I was up there for Christmas, my mate's he makes fireworks. Well, just like rockets. And he's like, oh, made some rockets up. This is my best mate. He's a fucking
Townsville.
lunatic. And every time I see him, he's into something new. Last time I was there, he's like, I'm doing rockets. So all right, we'll go set these rockets off. And then we walked down to the river, and the fucking helicopter was a couple k's away, just cruising around. So we had to veto it.
Yeah.
Oh, what? It's just out in case cunts knock a car off.
Yeah, I think it's just out cruising around. Yeah.
Nightly.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
this is
yeah,
in the
right.
afternoon.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And it's like, well, we don't want to fucking
They just
let these rockets off.
as a
and
deterrent or whatever.
Yeah, the best deterrent, mate. That is great. I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's the worst. We've had a fair few guys come through that people have been sending through videos.
Oh, the
for.
Ibiza final boss.
The Ibiza final boss is very good. Have you seen this guy, Cruickshank, at all?
Yeah, I saw a bit of it. I know what he looks like and stuff, and then it's blowing up.
Yeah. It's a strong look, that's for sure.
I think he's Welsh, eh?
If you're not aware,
I saw a
it's-
video of him speaking, and he seems like one of those guys that we've been told about, those big, just fucking meathead Welsh guys. That, like, he probably has no idea about, like, it probably took him like a week and a half to figure out that he's gone viral.
Yeah.
He's just, like, living his life.
Yeah.
It's if to paint the scene, it's a really, really like sort of Lego hair.
It's an incredible cut.
bowl cut, chin strap.
It's like a throwback.
Really
it's like a
thick
Friar's
blockhead.
haircut.
Yeah, Friar's cut.
It's a unique set
Big
of
chain.
circumstances.
He's got the incredible turkey teeth. He's ticking a lot of boxes.
He's incredible.
It did sort of stop me in my tracks when I first saw him. Obviously now he's gone viral and
I
he's in
love
a
it because
private jet and stuff. We don't need to hear his voice. We don't need to
Yeah.
start hearing his takes. But
Let's get him on the pod.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be
boys.
ideal.
Yeah.
That would be sick. to
Yeah,
get
you'd
him on.
probably be a fucking Nigel.
No idea, like.
I was just in Ibiza.
off my head.
I love it because he's not going viral because he wanted to, so it's like
yeah.
pure. It's kind of pure in that way.
Yeah.
He's not doing it for the clout. It's just happened. And he'll probably try and
Oh, look,
make the most of it.
fingers crossed we've got a new Hock tour situation.
I reckon there'd be people trying to get at him to try and do that.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
100%.
the game
Yeah,
now,
that is the game,
like,
yeah.
Oh, I'm just
You're
from
right.
this guy, I'm wondering if you want to, what's happened to his
Yeah.
unique says, fuck it all, fuck
Yeah,
computers.
it's all exciting. It's all computer stuff, mate. Yeah, I'm sure he's I'm sure he's cool. I'm sure he's really cool.
Yeah, I'm
He,
sure
he
he's
could
a
be
chill
like
guy.
a Tyler or something.
Yeah,
Where he's from,
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
some fucking Welsh roofer or
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah. it is exhilarating. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, we've discussed these sort of blokes, you know, in Ibiza, the Brits in Ibiza, they are a special breed.
Yeah, they're super special.
Hopefully this sort of gets him a contract so he can stay over there. You know,
Be like a
nightclub
club promoter.
appearances.
Oh,
promoter.
yeah. New Year's
Yeah.
Eve every night.
Yeah. That must feel like some sort of purgatory. I guess not. I guess they love it so much. But you do love those, you know, from when I'd be overseas and stuff, all the spruikers, and they're like, this is the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
And then you just watch the light fade out.
I think it's
They
definitely.
like get into their
Yeah.
like third year of doing it.
I think you age out fairly quick.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome, yeah.
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 Oh, he should have had the pre-order for the shirts the next day.
Oh.
Like,
Oh,
that's-
fuck. Just like the
That's
haircut.
the game
Yeah.
now, you
Yeah.
know, like, and it's like then you don't even have to do. Then you just do it.
That would be so funny to just have a box of t-shirts in your garage praying you go viral.
He's already got it. But no, but you do the pre-order, then it's already you get the money, you know.
Yeah, man. It's all ready to go. Yeah, just you're in your 50s with your big grand plan of going viral.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
wife's on your back. You got the third kid coming. It's like,
Yeah.
get rid of those
The bowl-
fucking shirts
The
out
bowl
of the garage.
cut's balding.
Yeah,
It's starting to
Yeah.
become
truly
like
looking like fried toast.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a thick head of hair. Yeah, it is great. Who else? We've had a few more.
Oh, I just remembered going back to roosters. I told this story to some people a while ago, and they told me I should do it on stage, but I can't figure out what the bit is. But I had a rooster when I was a kid, right? And this is literally how I found out about who Hitler was. We had a rooster when I was a kid, right? And he was a white rooster, and my dad named him Hitler because he was really mean, but he had something wrong with his legs, and he used to he would
He used the goose
he
walk.
would goose step around everywhere. Yeah.
That's a nice way to find out about it.
Yeah, that's how I learned it. Like that, I didn't know who he was for. So there was probably a 3 or 4
Sort
year
of like 16.
period of my life where you
Yeah.
could have said, "Who's Hitler?" I said, "Oh, how do you know my rooster's name?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a mean rooster too. He used to attack my
Yeah.
brother. He used to have to go down there with the rake
Yeah,
to
bloody hell.
feed the chooks with a rake.
Yeah. I don't know how old I would have been when I first knew what Hitler was. I have a very vague memory of fishing on a boat with Dad, probably 10, 11, and I must have found out about the Holocaust or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, you reckon they were selling heaps of peroxide back then? Dad's like, oh. Shut up, mate.
That's where your mind
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Bleach tips.
He's like, oh, he's like, don't tell people that, mate. Was everyone dyeing their hair, Dad?
That's the funniest thing.
That's
I've ever heard, I reckon.
that's so good.
Just fishing on a tinny Anyway, well, there you go.
That's so good.
That's great. That's such an innocent sort of
Yeah,
view on it. You know, that's
Yeah,
where
yeah.
your mind went. It's like, oh, they liked people with blonde hair.
Yeah.
Peroxide sales must have been through the roof.
That is funny.
Well, you gotta think big like that at that age.
It burns. It's gonna be worth it, you know. Shut up. Just fucking dye your fucking
it's
hair.
gonna burn worse if you don't do
yeah,
it, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lemon in the hair. I've got to get the surfer look immediately.
Oh, not a bad new angle on it, mate. To be honest, that's quite refreshing actually. After,
Not bad at all.
After everything,
Yeah,
you know,
after all the
like
takes, who would have thought?
20 years
me
stand-up comedy, you know.
Never thinking about it again, but just remembering that. Yeah. Anyway, there's a little take for you. Now this has probably been the most requested video we've had in for a little while. This is this Luke Hemsworth guy. Now you were on him pretty early, Zach. You wanna run-
Yeah. This kind of shit just gets sort of.
This is I don't know
Main
how
line
much in
to
this
my
world
feed.
you are, Shank, but just obviously there's all the guys that sell courses and the grind.
Yeah.
And
Guys that have found
and,
themselves
and
and
there's
are
something
looking to
particularly
share their
cringe
lessons.
about it
Yeah.
when Australian guys start doing
Link
it.
in my
obviously.
bio.
Link in bio, got a course. This guy is Luke Hemsworth, if you're not aware. We'll put the video up. He's sort of on a pergola type situation, sort of 15 Australian blokes around him. And we'll just play the video here for you.
Yeah.
And read writing the script. I want everyone to stand the fuck up for a second. We're here to raise the frequency. So when I play the song, we're going to get up and we're going to give it our whole expression. We're going to dance, we're going to move, we're going to shake it out. So let's fucking do it.
Yeah, so there you go. To just sort of give you, to see how this is going down, it has 300 likes, 500 comments, and 12,000 shares. That is not a good ratio.
They're the kind of numbers you don't really want to see.
Yeah. And obviously a key thing is he's obviously playing this through a Yui boom that he's holding. No one else is really dancing.
Well, it's a guy. He's made a few videos, and there was one video where it was like he mentioned in his his journey into changing, finding himself, feeling better about himself. That he left his kids back in Australia to move to Bali.
Oh, he's in
and
Bali,
he
right
kind
now?
of just mentioned, he kind of mentioned it offhand. That it's like, my kids and my ex-missus, I just left them back there. So now in every video.
Yeah, he has very skinny legs. The top comment here is, what's the secret to getting your legs? Is it running away from your kids?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Every video will have a comment like that.
Yeah, the skinnier the leg, that's undeniable through history.
Great
you know?
stuff.
Fuck it. Fuck, that's red hot. How far is this bluff going to go of cunts carrying on like this?
Well,
like,
that's it.
no as a tradesman, you know what I mean? No qualification. Oh, do what I say and you be like me. Like,
Yeah.
no, the Department of Fair Trade, it's just the ultimate.
And even
fucking
him, it's like, it's not even... He's kind of even more disingenuous, where he's like being cringe on purpose. Like, he's being the biggest fuckwit possible on purpose because he knows he's getting... Like, that's the only way he's getting 12,000 shares is like by being a fucking idiot dancing around in front of everyone. Like, something like no one would ever want to do. So he's like, I figure if I do this and look like a big enough fuckwit, people will share me around. So like,
oh right,
you know what I mean? Like,
you reckon he's in on it?
Yeah, but not like.
But it has to be so. I think it's hard if they're in on it. People won't buy. You know, and he's probably in on it. But that in itself is the cringe. And
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like he's in on it, but not. It's not like. Yeah,
but he's still not in on it.
Exactly.
Like, people know he's trying to be embarrassing,
yeah.
but it makes it worse.
I don't think and you see that in open mics for so long, without any numbers attached to social, or whatever. But like in the not to go on about the NBA, but like Kevin Durant, NBA player. I don't know if you heard of him. He's
course,
a good player.
yeah.
He's like quite popular and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think famous in an interview somewhere he talks about something and they go, oh, what if this happened? You got traded to this team or something. He goes, I'm Kevin Durant. He goes, I'm going to go out and get 50, 40, 90, which I think by that he means like 50% of his 2-pointers he'll get in, 40% of threes, 90% of free throws. He's like, that's what I do or whatever. Yeah. But that's this cunt. He's not, 300. 500 and then 12,000 shares. Like every post, I'm going to be out here. I'm going to get 300 likes. I'm going to get 500 comments. I'm going to get 12,000 shares. Okay.
It is incredible.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it is good stuff. So, I mean, but fuck, like, everyone being like, you can see on the faces of these people around him, they're sort of just like, oh, no.
Yeah.
But shame on you for even... and I don't want to cast aspersions, plenty of white guys, but like, you do love the Australian Asian sort of hype beast dude in that world too. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, get
awesome
a few
combo.
of them in. Yeah. They've got patience.
Yeah.
So
and they love studying.
Yeah.
So it is a bit mean. Yeah. They're obsessed with grind and shit now, but they still, they're like, oh, I guess I'll do a course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do more further studies.
It's a bit cringe of me even to mention almost, but I remember like when I was a little bit younger and I'd read a lot of this, like of David Foster Wallace books or whatever and all, all that. But it is good, I think. I think that's become cringe too. But like in a lot of that, he spoke of like irony about that really being the end of the world in some stuff. And it's hard not to look at something like that and think that is what he meant by that. Where it's like, is it fun? Why is it even fun? You know what I mean? Like,
It's
why am I looking at this? Because it is cringe.
It's gone beyond
it is
irony,
this,
kind
and
of.
it's like no one even knows what anything is anymore.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And it's also like purely earnest.
Oh yeah.
And that's what gets people looking, I think, like when it's awful and earnest.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Sometimes you do strike a gem and you're like, oh, I love this. I did see another guy with a course, and
The courses are fucking...
I feel like I was...
There's a course for everything these days.
I feel like I was on sort of the cutting edge of this guy. Have you seen... now, to describe this guy, he's from another era sort of vibe. Very skinny, big neck, very like Australian, sort of like your weird uncle sort of look to him.
Yeah.
Have you seen this one?
That want to level up in 2025, I am looking for serious people. I am looking for people that need an opportunity and want to level up in 2025.
See, this is a guy that's at the bottom of the pyramid.
Take yourself. Over the past few months, I have been lucky enough to receive some of the best mentorship. Mentorship that helped me learn and develop so much. Now I am ready to share this with others. As I was saying, I am only going to help certain people. People need to be serious and also need an opportunity just...
See, that guy, he's a victim. He's like a base block on the pyramid.
Yeah.
Because the whole scheme of these courses is they get these cunts in and it's like, all right, well, we've all got to make these videos to sell the course. And that's what you're seeing there is a guy that it's like, he's just gotten in. That's his first, that's his first video.
Well, and that is getting traction, so that is part of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lottery of what they're doing, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's record like what they call 10 bands for one getting up or whatever.
Yeah.
It is. He's maybe the least charismatic person
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
Well, there's the other one, I think, what they got from Sydney Centre through Jack is like that's like, seems like a theme now, very similar to that video. Just a guy like whispering his motivational points. He'd be standing there like,
I haven't.
all right, if you're a fella, it's you got to be good and you got to work hard and you got to be, it's all about being the best self and being good to the people that are around you. It's like, what the fuck are you on about?
Where did this come from?
It's wild, hey?
What was the start of it?
Yeah, I don't know what the start was. Like Andrew Tate was obviously like a big influence, but I don't know if he was the...
Yeah, but I feel like even that was follow on. There was other shit before that, and then that was,
Yeah.
It is all... I mean, the computers are going to fucking run
I
away
think
with this
I
shit.
think the computers are
There,
fucked us,
you
man. I
know,
think
like-
we're fucked.
It will be sick when we get to a point where it's just AI bots selling courses to other AI bots.
Yeah. Well, that's where it's going.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah. We're just the humans are completely factored out.
Yeah. Oh, get me in there. Apparently that's on Spotify already. Is just like the AI music.
Oh,
And it's
yeah,
like,
I saw this thing.
the
Yeah,
AI
it was a
bots.
whole band. It's all AI.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
And it's like, and half the listens are just the bots on it. It's just feeding into itself, listening. It's so grim.
I don't even like techno.
Yeah. Yeah, AI. Yeah, fuck. I'm sure there already is a dude out there that's like, bro, I just listen to all AI music. It's fucking dope.
Yeah.
It will. Yeah, they'll just make it like.
Yeah, it's like, it's just actual clean, like, because it's all good. Like, computers have done it.
Yeah, they don't care if it's successful. It's not
Yeah.
control.
Yeah.
It's not affected like human art.
Yeah, it's
The-
doing it
the
for the
change
love of the
selection
art.
They
to
just throw it out random.
Yeah.
That will be the new. That'll be the line.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
I did see a classic Twitter guy post like AI filmmaking. It's like, it's actually punk now because everyone hates on it and stuff. But we're using pure imagination. It's like, oh, actually, fucking kill yourself.
Twitter's so
Yeah.
fucked now.
That'll
so
be the
bad.
dilution.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will be what
I
it is.
thought of a tweet the other day, and I just had nowhere to put it. Because I don't go on Twitter these days, and it's all like either like a gore video, or
Yeah.
it's porn, or it's just all like just fucking just Nazis and
Just a
shit.
lot of
It's
like
fucking crazy.
Just a
on
lot
there.
of Nazi accounts that are just Indian guys
yeah,
with like a Roman marble statue
Yeah.
being like the fall of Westerns, like putting up videos
Yeah.
of. Yeah, it's pretty fucking grim on
Because
there.
it was a good, like it was a
I used to
decent
love it.
tool for
It was-
comedy
it
at
was
one point.
100%.
Even when it was still not taking, like or whatever, but like it was like, there was funny stuff on there.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, you just...
Well, I used to love like pumping out a funny tweet, and then every now and then, if I was like on the way to an open mic, I was like, "Oh fuck, what's something new I can try?" I'll just scroll through my Twitter and have a look. And be like,
I got a few bits from. Like, it was good.
Yeah,
that
me
was really
too.
good. It was a bit more earnest. Like there's nothing like that you could really. Oh, maybe an IG story you can if you but you can't have it in text. It'd have to be the odd, somehow.
Yeah.
I've had
You
one or
have to
two
do the-
things like that, so you can use them as tools.
Gotta get in. You use the threads, guys. I don't know. I haven't used threads.
Oh,
No,
but you just
it's
can't
not
have a
the same.
new
I
one
know, it's
now.
crazy.
With
Yeah.
threads, and then you push on it, and then you got to get it. I'm not getting it, and they reckon all these cunts have got it. They reckon Luke Smith's got threads. Fuck, he does. Like it's all, but they would have it on, because it fucking tick some box, and then imagine just getting on threads for the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Try and have a
Lock
few
in, big
laughs.
day on the threads, mate. Yeah.
Get started on there. And well, there was there's Blue Sky as well, which was like once Elon bought Twitter, a lot of people
That's
went
for
over
the
there.
real-
But then that feels
The
like
real nerds.
fucking.
The problem with all those is like, and Trump tried to have that Truth Social or whatever.
Yeah.
The problem is
on
you
Truth
can't have
Social.
all. The way they really thrive is you can get mad at the other side and feed into it when it's all just an echo chamber of
the same. Yeah,
liberals
yeah.
or crazy right wingers. Then it's no fun
well
for
put,
either side.
yeah.
Like,
is.
anyway.
And it's just a shame because at one point these were good. IG was good. It was fun. It was good. And there'll be that now. There can't be anything like that. Ever again. It was a unique time. Like and you're not getting on. Yeah.
Twitter's the saddest one to see it go like.
Oh, the IG too, from what it
But
was to what
the
it
Instagram
is.
Reels
It's
now,
fucking dog shit
it's-
now.
yeah.
Fucking propping up the careers of the shit as cunts. Well, everyone knows it is too, but it still is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right.
It is cool though getting to see AI videos of like, what if each country, like what its protector would be, and it's like Vladimir Putin and then a big AI polar bear behind him, and then like it's like it's like this is truly dog shit stuff. This is cool stuff here. Yeah, powerful stuff on there. Shank, did you have any sort of fellas last sort of fellas you wanted to shout out, or any favorite worksite drinks to wrap it up? What are you drinking on sites, mate? You're a big cordial guy.
I'll have the cordial, don't mind the cordial. And then what would I be having? Oh, a bit of everything. I mean, the classic like can of Coke is still like that's don't underrate the power of a can of Coke on the side.
The can of Coke does the same job as all these energy drinks. It's the same thing. It's
you're not
it'll
going
give
to
you
pour
the same
if you're not pouring an energy drink over ice.
no.
Oh.
The versatility and class that Coke offers, a lift and have me in this situation or
True.
The understated elegance.
I think so, and it does. Yeah, it probably does do the job. I think the V's they do work the energy drinks sometimes, and you got to allow yourself them every now and then. But yeah, fuck.
You're not a milk based guy.
Not on the
No
not
iced
on the
coffees?
I am, but not on the work site. Like not at the start of the day.
No.
I mean, I drink coffee now. Like I normally would just have a coffee and a can of Coke at like lunchtime. Would be how I'd run a day.
Yeah.
Working. But I'm lucky to sort of have the time to be able to do that. And I'm not when I was younger and I was working and having to turn it around and often doing comedy till like late and this and that and then being at work at 6 the next day.
Yeah.
That's when it's energy drink season.
Yeah, big time.
But all the way all those drinks work, I think, is if you need them, like everything, they won't help you.
Yeah.
If
true.
there's coffee's.
yeah.
If you fucking had a good sleep, you get up, nothing better than a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
If you've been up like 2 hours sleep up and you have a cup of coffee, it doesn't help.
It does fuck all.
I
Yeah.
reckon.
Yeah, you're right. That's such a
Yeah.
good point.
Now, come with me on this. I've just had often on this podcast, we're trying to think of new business ideas.
Yeah.
I've just thought, energy drinks, that's on the go. I was just hearing all the things when you're so busy, stressful stuff. And I suddenly thought, who else is like always busy? And that's mums.
Oh yeah.
You know, if we could lock into sort of a mum marketed
a
energy
mummy
drink, you know, and we get into that,
true.
you know, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee.
Yeah.
Sort of that sort of world, wine mum sort of stuff. If we could come up with
They buy shit
energy
too.
drink,
That's
and
a good
they
market.
love buying shit.
Yeah.
We sort of do like a Labubu Stanley Cup tie-in
yeah.
to the mums.
That's how you launch. You get,
Well, what was the mother's little helper
Ooh.
back in the 60s? That was.
Oh,
I was just
they
thinking-
was just
all the
fucking
drugs.
speed,
almost-
wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it must have
Yeah.
been that. Like, because I
Yeah.
was thinking it can't have been like a Valium thing or something.
No, they must have
because
been,
Yeah, like the diet pills,
yeah.
Dexedrine and
To
shit
the
like
mum's
that.
credit, that's kind of implied that they'll just get it all done, regardless.
Absolutely,
and then
yeah,
they
we-
haven't got any crutches. out there
Yeah,
like
the
that.
mums yearn
And
for
that's
sort of
True enough.
pick me
a
up.
return to just sort of speed.
Yeah.
a daytime speed sort of situation. Yeah, I mean, there's something there. There's something there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there would be a market there, but they got
Yeah.
it'd have to be linen based. Imagine
Linen,
like a sick
yeah.
can,
How
like, with, like,
beautiful,
linen,
elegant,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
imagine
Floral
that.
design.
Yeah, it just needs some little gimmick, like a
Mm.
like you said, like a Labubu style marketing
Mm.
campaign.
Yeah. Muted tones and colours.
Yeah.
Or maybe, because
Pastel.
I think the problem with the mums is they won't allow themselves to be seen, indulged. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you'd
gotta.
sort of have to go the other way with the marketing, and it'd have to be like, oh, I'm a piece of shit drink or something, you know. And it's like the
Yeah,
yeah,
the
I'll have
guilty
one of these.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But actually, it's really
Sort
good.
of death by chocolate sort of situation.
And I don't want anyone
It's sort
coming
of,
for me for this, but I feel like that's it. If it was an indulgent thing in the fridge,
yes.
you know, it's
Yeah.
like they
I
wouldn't.
like that. That's
So,
true.
like, and
That's true.
This is the capitalism talking.
This is now, this is a big capitalism podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on that note, we might wrap it up with that
we've run out
incredible
of video.
business
I'm not
idea.
sure
Yeah,
of the camera.
for what it's worth, I think there's some fucking good stuff in there.
There's
you
some
know,
good stuff
in
some
there,
funny
mate.
stuff. I really
Some funny
like.
stuff.
I think we got some
laughing,
shit done,
yeah.
mate.
Absolute pleasure to have you on, Shank.
peroxide.
You got anything to plug while you're here, mate?
Nah, just everything, just my life, you know.
Yeah, you're in town for gigs and stuff. at
Yeah,
the
we'll
moment.
be here next week, pending the release
The
of this.
Yes, yeah. Cooper's in. I think it'll be the 8th birthday show next week. So come on
true.
down.
Oh, well,
Get
yeah, come
your
for
fun.
that on the what will the dates be? The 16th maybe or
Yeah,
whatever.
yep.
15th, 16th. Yeah,
yeah.
come to those if you get a chance for that.
Yeah,
and-
please. CD.
That's it. Come along to Cooper's every Friday and Saturday, the big birthday show. I got fuck all to really plug, but thanks for listening, everyone. Thanks for coming along.
Thanks for
Cruickshank.
having me. No, it's been good.
It's been great, mate. Thank you, Huey.
Thank you, mate.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. Until next week.
Keep them up.
Effortless chat.